So guys, we are back.
I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Alan Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We're going to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Bowling नहीं है
Either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
चेस करने में मजा आते हैं फिर यस ये टीम रहेगी कोई चेंजेस नहीं इसको ओपन कर देंगे देखते कितना बड़ा टारगेट देती है सनराइज हैदराबाद और बहुत ही ज़्यादा दे दिया है शायद नॉर्मल है अपने लोगों 180 मेरे में 180 बनाना बहुत मुश्किल है स्पिनर डाल दिया फास्टर डाल दिया तो जीत जाएंगे आराम से अरे यार बॉलिंग कोई नहीं अभी तो घड़े हो रहे घड़े शोमा अगर ऐसे ही खेलेगा तो मैच कैसे जीतेगा थोड़ा देख के मारना पड़ेगा बहुत बड़ा देख के आ रहा है शॉर्ट सेशन चेंज होना पड़ेगा चलो कैसे भी आया जगह चौका आया शुरुआत चाहिए थी
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
Okay.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
कप्तानी वाली खेलने पड़ेगी Sorry, कप्तान
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Okay, ये रीजन है जिसमें मैं हारता हूँ बॉलर इतने ढीला रहते हैं धीरे बॉल खेलने के लिए
Pulled away but straight to square leg.
Needs
to be on target.
अरे यार कब पैसे फूट रहा
Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab.
बहुत खराब शॉट
Cover takes an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting.
बहुत
Reads
बढ़िया
the
चीज़ है
length, gets
मैच जिताते
forward,
आज
dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot.
Well done.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Rajasthan 19 for 1.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Nearly gets the edge. Marvy with a great delivery there. Great shot through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. Rajasthan, 24 for 1. Unad cut from the Garganash Temple end. Big edge, where's that going? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge.
क्या लग रहे हैं यार, क्या लग रहा है?
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Jeez, timed that well. 16 runs out of there. Rajasthan, 40 for 1.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the MBVerse colony end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Might look to go big again here.
Well shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Kishan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, now they're backside there. Batters should get a few here.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Needs a direct hit.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
अच्छा पार भी जाता हुआ पीछे की तलाश थी.
Smacked away.
Nice shot,
May
nice
carry over
shot.
the fielder for a maximum.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
सिंगल फिलहाल सही बैटिंग तो ये भी चलो 50 की पार्टी शुरू हो चुकी है. अरे
Oh yeah, great catch in the slips.
यार जैसे लगता है
Oh,
कोई फॉर्म में आ
wow,
रहा है
brilliant
वैसे ही
reactions and what a catch.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
दो लेफ्टी आउट हो गए
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get set.
किसको मिलती है रे कोई नहीं
Misses everything. Oh, great shot.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over. Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. That looks gone.
क्या कर रहा है यार जोर से आउट कर रहा है जबरदस्ती आउट कर रहा है विकेट विकेट
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
नहीं और फिर से पार्टनर
Someone
करते
different
हैं
now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's
अबे
just
यार
a
शायद
matter of
राइटिंग भी
pitching the
है
ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Perfectly timed.
बहुत बढ़िया शॉट
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot.
बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया
Shorter ball
बैटिंग
having no joy, getting dispatched for 4 runs. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
कोई नहीं फैट कम ही सीधा है इतना ही भाई है बंद दे देगा बाद में आराम से ये क्या कर रहा हूँ
The batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Cummins will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Trouble. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be 4.
पकड़ लेते रहे यार चौके में जाने रहे अरे नहीं
Hyderabad with a massive shout.
यार
Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better.
ऐसे ही खेलेंगे तो निकल गया मैच
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 2 runs coming from that over. Rajasthan a 77 for 4.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Edged. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It was timed well for four. Gee, that was a good shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed a lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
लेट हो जा रहा हूँ शॉट मारने में, इतना लेट हो जा रहा हूँ मैं.
Nicked it. A rotated in that over.
जैसे आज जोगा आगे भाई.
5 for 4.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
बहुत बढ़िया. खड़े खड़े आउट हो रहे हैं.
Couldn't get it through the field.
65 पे 93, 64 पे 93. ठीक है, सिंगल सिंगल खेलते हैं इसको. बासठ पे 93. रन चाहिए 61 है.
Finds the field with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
सिंगल सिंगल भी नहीं खेल पा रहा तू तो.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
मैं जीतना है वाला. ये वाला मैं जीतना है. बहुत हो गया.
Taking guard. He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
हर ओवर 9 रन चाहिए. हर ओवर 9 रन. वो एक 3 रन आ जाते हैं.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Wide. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 रन आ रहे हैं. बहुत बढ़िया. रन आ रहे हैं. यही रन रेट चाहिए उनको.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Cummins has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
अंदर सिस्टम कर देगा फालतू का चीटिंग कर देगा
Finds the edge.
ये चौके वाले चक्कर में ना ये खराब हो जाता है ओवर तो सुबह चौका आ जाता है चौका जाएगा फिर चौका ही नहीं आ रहा सिंगल ही काटे थोड़ी बार ओपे यार उसमें 10 आ रहे ये खराब कर दे रहा है
Brilliant diving stop.
बैला हो रहा है 99 चल तू ट्राई कर ले छक्का मार पिछले छक्का
Dubai with a huge appeal.
End
of the over, 2 runs added. Rajasthan are 100 for 5. Patel, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the MBVerse column.
पीछे के चौके आएंगे बढ़िया वाले
It's quick onto that in the infield.
बहुत बढ़िया सिंगल आया रियल मैच जिता दे 22-20 टेस्ट खेल रहा है लेकिन जिता दे तो खड़ा रहे उससे बहुत बढ़िया शॉट बहुत बढ़िया शॉट 2 रन चौका तो लगा नहीं था 3 रन अरे मैंने पहुंचा हाँ
Oh, they took off for a moment but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
लग ही नहीं पा रहे दूसरे में डर लग रहा है रन आउट हो गए 3 रन आउट हो गए फिर मैच बाद से 3 रन आउट ही हुई बहुत बढ़िया शॉट बहुत बढ़िया शॉट कोई नीचे आ गया ये चाहिए उसमें तो
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
बहुत बढ़िया निकल जा बहुत बढ़िया
Delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
बहुत बढ़िया
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
No. Terrible shot.
अबे यार ये ढीला बॉलर आ गया रे यार ये माथा खराब कर रहा है
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
चल 2 रन आ गए 30 रन आ गए
Got him.
That's
the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be
Yeah,
moving to a big
big
score, but not to be.
That's the over. Rajasthan 118 for 6. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the MBVerse colony. Oh, now
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया.
That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Wide, wide, wide.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
3355. क्या कर रहा है यार, क्या कर रहा है, ध्रुव मारना.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time that perfectly.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease.
और ढीला
Just a
बता रहे हो
slight
आगे.
movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit.
इतना बढ़िया शॉट मारा.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Edged it. Hyderabad with a massive shout. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Misses everything. End of the over. 2 runs added. Rajasthan are 134 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. And a very good total is on the way.
Out. Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Edged. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here.
खत्म मैच ही खत्म. बहुत ही उड़ते आ रहे. देखने में कैसे आ रहे. हार के भी उड़ते आ रहे. चलो फिर भी पहुंच गए गलती से अपन. तो पहुंच गए तो देखते हैं सेमीफाइनल मैच.
Good evening, one and all.
लखनऊ जीता मैच
Not sure what's running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on.
फिर इसे करेंगे अपन ये करेंगे अरे फाइनल में जीतने के पूरे चांस
Here we go, coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Markram with a great delivery there. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through. Jaiswal watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Darmat.
Edged. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. There's something on it. It's the faintest of edges. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling.
Wow,
sometimes your opponent is
shot.
just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Para taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
बहुत बढ़िया जीतने के डिसीजन जीतेंगे ये वाला मैच और फाइनल खेलेंगे नो इसकी रन नहीं लेंगे इस बार
got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
एक रन ही आएगा आशीष से दोनों से स्ट्राइक
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Wow, that's missed the lot.
कोई नहीं है टक्कर में
That's the over. Run start, 24 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
बहुत बढ़िया रनिंग
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be forward.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone.
That showed great skill, lovely timing.
और फाइनल भी रेस होते हुए फाइनल जाएंगे इसके बाद
How will the bowler respond?
9 runs added there. Rajasthan 33 for 1.
3 overs gone, and this excellent first half of the power play has put them in a strong position early on.
Shami coming on. Obviously
क्या कर रहा है क्या कर रहा है क्या कर रहा है कोई नहीं अब आ गया बहुत बढ़िया
precision in that shot.
पता
That was a
था
solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
अब हाथों में दिया
Brilliant catch.
जब भी सही लगता है थोड़ा सा हार्ड रहता है ऐसे
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
2 straight, punch through the leg side.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Whacked away.
तो विष्णु ही मार रहा है
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
बहुत बढ़िया शॉट खेले
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
कोई नहीं सिंगल आ जाएगा
Edgton. It's a big shout from the bowler. Ball was close to the bat. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. 5 runs added there. Rajasthan 51 for 2.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers will want to control this current run rate a bit.
Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch.
थोड़ा सा सही हीरो रहा
Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
Durrell drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Drilled that one away.
Doesn't worry about going down the ground with a 4 square of the wicket.
Shami shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
अरे यार
It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
the trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Bishnoi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Rajasthan 67 for 4.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Shot.
Wow,
Finds the gap with that
shot.
one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
13 runs added there. Rajasthan are 80 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Yeah.
Looked to his
Yeah,
teammates
Sarah
for
would
advice
agree
on
with
line.
that. Now they are
Didn't
embarrassed.
like live, it was going over the top. We'll soon find out.
Oh, this could spell trouble.
एक किलो में चले गए तो बहुत बड़ी बात होगी।
I'm not hearing anything on this. There could be trouble.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
मेरे दिल का
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper.
और फाइनल की तरफ जाते हुए बहुत बढ़िया पार्टनरशिप हो रही है अभी।
Lovely cover drive.
अरे तो गिल्लो में मारते हैं डायरेक्ट थ्रो। कौन मारता है वैसे?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Rajasthan 104 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Edged it. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
बहुत बढ़िया रनिंग।
Misses everything.
दो 5 और दो 7 इस ओवर में 7
Pinged off the bat.
can't fault the
क्या
bowling.
रन आया
Sometimes your opponent is just too good.
और सीधा
Wonderful
50 रन
front
की
foot
पार्टनरशिप
shot.
बहुत बढ़िया
There's no point chasing that.
Norkia from the south end.
भाई आराम से
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
पेट में लग रही है क्या देख रहे हो रिव्यू में अरे भाई 300
That was
हो
a
रहा
tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Got that away nicely.
है 31 रन चाहिए अब बहुत बढ़िया रनिंग 30 रन चाहिए वाइड
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं
Oh,
नहीं
what a
नहीं
brilliant catch. Out. What a screamer.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Massive
Wow,
edge.
that's shot.
Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
8 runs out of there. Rajasthan 123 for 5.
छब्बीस रन चाहिए मात्र
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. That's a confident appeal. Off the bat, takes the aerial route fine on the fielder in the deep.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Whacked away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Ten runs out of there. Rajasthan 133 for 5.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Right.
Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
वाइड 10 रन चाहिए मात्र फाइनल के लिए जाने के लिए और उसने कुछ ट्रैक नहीं लिया 25 रन पे खेल रहे हैं
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
इस फील्ड में 30 महीना पहले बंदा
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Comentary.
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the
दो
boundary.
रन चाहिए
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Ahmed, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Wow, that's missed a lot. No, terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Score level.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. This was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are ever likely to see. A class above.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win.
तो गाइस अब फाइनल खेलेंगे, इसके बाद इसको